Hello, it's Melinda from Scrapbooking and Craft. Just thought I'd turn the camera on while I'm having a bit of a play. I'm actually having a play with my new gel press Geli Plates. I haven't used Gel Press the brand before. I've got a couple of the original Jelly Arts plates, but these were a bit cheaper to buy. The reason I'm playing is I want to have a play with these new fabric paints that I bought for my daughter's party. Her party's in a couple of days, and I want to make sure they work before I get the kids to play with them, and I want to see how they go. So I thought I'd play with the circles. Excuse that. So I treated myself a while ago to just about one in every size. I was very naughty, and I haven't had a chance to play with them yet. So this is the 4-inch circle, and I'm going to use them like stamps. So what I've done is I've just backed them on a piece of Perspex. I had some clear Perspex that I bought for my business and had some scraps left over, so I went and cut circles and squares that match every size and shape I've got. So we'll see how this goes. Sorry about the crinkling. I should have opened these before I got on camera. So I'm just taking the two sides of, if you've never used Geli Plate before, they have 2 bits of acetate, really thin acetate either side, just to protect them, and they suggest you put them back in these clamshell packages. So don't throw these out if you buy a Geli Plate or a gel press plate. Just put that up there, a bit smaller up there. So I've got a 6-inch circle, I've got a 4-inch circle, oh, they're all sticking together, and a 3-inch circle, and the 3-inch circle is from the mini sets, the petites. So you get, in this particular one, you get a 3-inch circle, 3-inch triangle, and 3-inch square. And I told you I bought a few. I've actually got the other petite sets as well. The hexagon, the oval, and the rectangle. The reason I got both of them is I bought them through my business, and I also couldn't decide which ones I wanted. So let's have a go. I'm just doing it on some computer photocopy paper. Let's do a big circle to start with. I've got my brayer. Let's do a light circle, a light colour to begin with. I've had these for about a month or so, but I haven't had a chance to play. When my daughter said, can we do a crafty birthday party? I thought, why not? I'll put a bit of pink in. And let's have a play. That's actually too much paint. Let's have a play. And we're actually going to end the result of the birthday party is we're actually going to print on some pillowcases. I was going to do t-shirts, and I thought, oh, the kids probably won't wear them. So I thought pillowcases. Everyone always needs a new pillowcase. Just put a little bit of this on. There wasn't many selection of... Oh, it's still got plastic on it. That's why it's not coming out. Oh, now I've got my finger through it. Now I put my finger in it, so I'm just going to spray this on. Just want to make sure these paints will actually work before I get the kids to make them work at the birthday party. Okay, now I want to just, got stuff everywhere all over the table. If you saw it around the tripod, you'd go, oh my god. So I'm just brayering off. I'm just using photocopy paper at the moment just to get a bit of a look, bit of a feel for it. So I'm just brayering off that. What I might do is just stamp this. I want to see how opaque they are. Oh, okay, they're quite nice. Except I've got a big blob there. Why don't I get a big blob there? Okay, let's have another go. So these weren't really expensive fabric paints from Spotlight. I got them on special last week. So they're originally about $8 a tube. They come down to be, they had a VIP special, so they had a percentage off, and then I had a special voucher as well. For anyone not in Australia, our Spotlight often does sends you a voucher. If you spend $100, you get $40 off, so it's like getting 40% off, and that includes sale items as well. So you can can, not even in frame. So you can use it on sale items. So these, for example, I think there's 25% off. Whoops, one of my plates is going to go on the floor in a minute. And then we could use them, use the voucher and get them even cheaper. Okay, now I want to practice layering, because that's what I want to see, if this darker colour will lay over the top of the other colour. Whoops, that's too much. If not, I'll have to go back and get the more expensive paints, but these ones should work. This is really hard to keep in frame. So apparently they're washable. While I've got lots on my brayer, I'm actually going to bring in another little plate and put paint on it. Paints are looking quite transparent on the, now I need a bit of paper to get that off the brayer. And I end up with that many bits of paper. It ain't going to be funny in a minute. Sorry. Reason I'm getting all this texture on the paper is actually quite nice. It's because my brayer's got 100 layers of paint on it. I'm actually getting a couple of new brayers for the kids at the weekend. So what I ideally want to do is stick a stencil on here. Take a piece of paper. Let's take this one that we already put. This is our wipe off sheet. And then I want to remove some of this paint. So hopefully when I put this, stamp this circle over the orange, you'll get some purple and then you get some orange showing through. I want to see how, see that looks quite nice. I want to see how what do I want to see? How opaque the paint is on top of each other. And if it's not doing what I'm doing, I'll just have to adjust my, okay, not as opaque as I thought. What happens if we take this and stamp it down? Just get my other clean brayer. This one's a bit of my wonky brayer, hence why I need a couple more. I do have another one around somewhere, but I just can't find it. No, that's dried out a bit. Okay, they're not really doing exactly what I thought they would do. Let's see if this works. Again, just stamping off. Oh, that really does nothing. Let's see what this does. Okay, so that's better. That's really nice, actually. That's actually just using this foam offcut I got from a recycle store that I went to. Let's open the green. I also got white because I thought if the kids wanted to, I'm actually going to another spot like that. Sorry, train of thought. I got white too if the kids wanted to dull down the colours. If they weren't bright, they didn't want the bright colours. I thought we could mix the white in. Ooh. So ideally the end result is we're actually going to print onto pillowcases. So I've got some white cotton pillowcases and I've had to go iron one today, and bear with me, I'll just roll this off. So now this has got on here, so if I stamp on here, okay, the green you really can't see. The green's very translucent. Okay, maybe green's out. Maybe we're just going to play with purple and orange and pink. Let's try the pink. Yeah, they didn't have many colours choices at my local Spotlight store because it's a smaller store. I've actually got to go to Melbourne the day before my daughter's party, and they may have more colours or a different paint. The only problem is that only gives me like a day to play with it, or even that night, and then if that doesn't work, I'm just going to put some bubble wrap over this one. Only gives me a day to play. Oh, it looks nice with the bubble wrap. I just stamped the bubble wrap onto the paper. Going to Melbourne the day before the party doesn't give me a lot of time to play if this doesn't work. Hence why I'm playing today. Okay, so that works for us. The green that doesn't work well. But But certainly the orange, the purple and the pink go well together. Let's try this green again. It doesn't say this is fluorescent, does it? It just says green. We'll give it a good shake this time, will we? Shake, 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 shake. Let's see if this is any different. No, it's not. As you can see, it's very translucent. Okay. Just braying it off. And this brayer's just about had it too. It gives good texture, but not when you need it. Not when you want it. Okay, let's just do some. I like these dots. So let's just do dots and see what we get in the layering of colours. Actually, I think we might ditch the green. Wonder if I can get another colour. That's right, I'll use the green for something. It'll be good paper paint anyway. It's just the green's looking horrible with those colours. Okay, let's get another bit of paper and have another go. Let's have a go at doing some white. See what the white does with this. As you can tell, I haven't cleaned this off. It's still got a bit of purple on it. Sorry, I'm trying to stay in frame. This one hasn't been opened yet either. Yeah, as I said, I'm going to hit up another Spotlight store. They may have a different kind of fabric paint, or they may have something I can add to this. Our local store, the girls aren't very knowledgeable, and there doesn't have as much stock. So let's add some of this pink in with the white and see what happens. If this video is very bad, you won't see it. Isn't that terrible? No, it's going pretty well. I'm just watching my time. Whoops. Yeah, so we're going to have to keep this really clean to do the pillowcases because I can see the kids. My daughter's jelly plated before, but I believe these two kids haven't. So I've only invited 2 kids because I thought doing this with a huge bunch of kids would just be a bit of a nightmare. Okay, so using the 6-inch circle, just putting some bubble wrap on top of it. So we might only be doing single layers with the kids instead of layering. I love the bubble wrap. Isn't that gorgeous? You see that? Try not to bring the... If you could see my desk, you would see a nightmare. Or the trestle I'm trying to jelly print on. Ooh, I like that. That is really cool. Okay, let's do some purple and white. I was wondering if I had to mix the white before to get the colour, but I think if we just get the kids to put 2 pea-sized blobs on the plate and give it a mix, it's mixing quite well. So I said to my daughter, we're going to get the kids to practice on a bit of paper first. And my daughter has jelly plated a lot. You've seen her in the videos. She goes, Mum, do I have to practice on the paper? I said, yes, because you have to... This is just a foam stamp I made out of some kids' fun foam. I said, yes, you have to practice on the paper. You have to be like every other child at the party. Alexis thought she'd get out of doing hers on paper and go straight to her. Just stamping it off onto, oops, move that, just stamping it off onto this bit of paper. I'm not getting much off it. So what we might do is overlap this and see what it does overlapping. Yes, Miss Alexis decided she didn't want to do it on paper, she just wanted to go straight to the fabric. Oh, that's kind of nice. Let's do the orange. I like the purple, the orange and the pink together. It looks really nice. Pea-sized blob. So yes, I'm glad I tested this green and these paints out first, because I wouldn't want to look like a goose in front of children, especially my daughter. You know, I don't look like a goose in front of my daughter. And all these other prints I'll use So it'll be good. The kids will get to take home a pillowcase. So I've got to keep it the day of the party, and my daughter will have to make it to school the next day because I do have to go and heat set the printing, heat set the paints. Otherwise they won't. They'll all wash out when the parents wash, but just putting a sheet off to the side to do my brayer out on. I've seen some people Geli Plate and Geli Print, and they go over and over their brayer sheets with lots and lots of colours. I tend to do a couple of colours and then stop, because these make awesome background pages. That's purple, it's got a bit of green on it, and I love all this texture my brayer gives off. It shouldn't be doing that, but it's that caked in paint. It does that. Okay, let's try the leaves. What if I leave the stencil there and print it like this? Just thinking, it took a bit too much away before. I wonder what this will do. Oh, except I've got to push really hard. Can I line it up again? Excuse my head if it gets in shot. Cannot see what I'm doing from a distance. Doesn't help that I'm actually doing this on a trestle table, because it tends to give a bit. Oh, I like that effect. Ooh, nice. So, okay, that would probably work, doing it that way. Let's take this. I don't know whether you'll be able to see, but we've got where the paint was under the stencil. It's still on there. Oh, that's nice. Is there any more paint on there? A little bit over here. No, there's a little bit there. That's nice too. Now, the test is to see how these work on fabric. That might be in another video, because I think we've been going about 20 minutes. Let's just fill up these 3 holes with this. So over here we'll put orange. Yeah, I'd like to get a few more colours. It'd be nice, but maybe adding more colours will just confuse the children. We might put brighter, not water these down with the yellow, with the white. They're coming out quite thick, but they're actually quite translucent paints when you brayer them out. Sorry, just going over. Oh, I just want to have my bubble wrap. Oh well. Now, speaking of... No, I'm going to put this one on. I'm loving these little shapes, using them as stamps. Let's do this one over here. Oh wow. And we'll take that off, and we're going to stamp onto something or other. Bit of paper? No, I'll do it over here. That's nice too. Okay. Let's do some pink up here. Haven't used the teeny weeny one, have I yet? This is the original colour, and then that's the lightened up colour. So either colours will be fine. Okay, what are we doing now? We are doing this over here with what sort of pattern on it? Let's use another one of my foam stamps I created. So this is just Kids Fun foam stuck to a bit of cardboard. And we'll just do some random lines up here. That's kind of nice. And we'll put some orange down here. No, we might leave that one actually. So these, apart from the green, then again the green's nice as a background colour, but it's the wrong tone. So these are very vibrant and the green's just bleh. They actually turned out quite nice for some fabric paints, and they've dried really quickly. Like these are dry. I love this one, and the bubble wrap. I think I might limit the girls to what tools they have. I love this stamp. That'll work really well, and a couple of stencils. Thanks for watching my experimenting with these fabric paints. As you can see, 3 of the colours worked really well, and the white works really well, but this green one I might just blip, blip. Yes, it's a bit translucent. We'll see what we have. thanks for watching, and I might come and film a short video when I do it actually on a pillowcase, because I don't see many people actually jelly printing on fabric on YouTube. There may be, but I just haven't found you guys yet. So I will come back later. Bye for now.